Okay, I'm sure everyone knows today's Vav Iyar, when Rebbe spoke about learning Gula Moshiach, and that it's specifically the Sefira of that day is Malchus Tiferes, and Rebbe says that Tiferes is Limud HaTorah, Malchus Tiferes is Limud HaTorah, Tzkeket Tinyani Gula Moshiach, and the Rebbe goes through a list of all the places you find Gula Moshiach, but Befrat, but my Morv L'Kut HaSicha Shana Siderenu. So, and the Rebbe speaks about the mile of learning Dafka with the minyan, and even if you want to learn Basara, V'Rav, and B'Shif, if you want to learn by yourself, better to Mizman Lezman at least to learn B'Ravim. So it's an opportune time that we're doing it today, this year. And I'm going to do it because it's like the Rebbe says. So we're now in Sefira Omer. So the Rebbe said this Vav Iyar. A week before that, the Rebbe spoke about the Fabrengen, the Achar Shapezach Fabrengen that would always speak in Kinnis Torah the next day. The Rebbe spoke of Chakira, the Rebbe spoke about many times, about if Moshiach comes, we're not Sefira Omer. This week's Chitas also, tomorrow is Chitas, about Sefira Omer. Moshiach comes, so B'zman Hazeh, according to most opinions, according to some opinions, Sefira Omer is Midrabanan. And the Rebbe writes, takes on M'chein Iker, Sefira Omer is Midrabanan. When Moshiach comes, it's going to be Deraisa. The Melech Kumtois that didn't count Sefira tonight, did Midrabanan. The Banan doesn't count. Not a real mitzvah, Zeichla Mikdash, or whatever. So, how you able to count the Brocha? And the same thing is going to be a katan that becomes by mitzvah, or Eved that was freed. A ger, the Rebbe says is different because a ger is like it was just born, so the spirit doesn't count. But everyone else, you're counting, and how does your counting continue on? So the Rebbe actually spoke about this in earlier years, and it's in Kodesh Sichas Chelek Aleph. The Rebbe already addresses this. The Rebbe explains Bechlal v'zeh machlokes about Sefira. What's the mitzvah? The mitzvah every single day to count Sefira, separate mitzvah, or the 49 days is one big mitzvah, and say new bracha every day. So the mitzvah is every single day, but you only complete the mitzvah the way that Rebbe learns is when saying every day needs the day before in order to have the mitzvah. Because if it's the 10th day, you can't say today's 10 days. You can have had a 9th day, which also fits with the Rebbe's Chiddush and Chanatayach. But you need the days before. B'meila, if you didn't count, then you can't count today's the 10th day. So we'll say the beer of the Rebbe, B'kitzur Achi Nimratz. Like we said, they spoke about the different times and the different not different Ifanim, but a little more Rebbe added pratim. Point is that when Torah tells us to do a mitzvah, especially mitzvah Sefira, Torah makes the mitzias of the counting. So mitzias of the counting exists, even though right now it's not a mitzvah deraisa because there's such a mitzvah of counting Sefira. So when Mashiach's going to come, we count it till now, even though it was no mitzvah deraisa to count. Mele, we can continue counting when Mashiach comes with the bracha, with everything. Now, other question is that there's no carbon omer. There's no carbon omer, so how are you going to bring? How do you do Sefira omer? In deraisa at least. And also that brings in the order. That brings two answers. One's from the Sefira Machriya, which is the edition that Sefira is not only told in the carbon omer, it's also told in the Shtei Alechem. So it's going to be the Shtei Alechem. Therefore, we're going to be able to count Sefira, and the Mukacha basically brings the same thing. It's mashma from the Mukacha Hazeh. And then, another way of learning it, that the gather of the carbon omer exists, even though there's no carbon omer, because now it's the base of mikdash, you're able to bring the carbon omer, if I understood correctly. I don't have it open anymore. So, as if we brought a carbon omer, and
why are we able to? Because the Rambam says, "Makim karbanos al fishing bayis al fishing does."
So that's the brisket part. That today it could be omer, but that's about even Bisman Hazeh that you can bet to be omer for sure. If it's a bayis, base mikdash, he's not talking about the base mikdash, but chayra kol shkein is base mikdash.
The Rebbe's second answer is what?
That when there's the base mikdash, then you can bring it. 1 second. Kiven sheyesh the base mikdash by chayim lav yomer. Yeah. Chashem v'adayin tzarechiyun ve'in kam mekoymos, so everyone can shayv and make them and akparim yiratin. And just to connect it to today's chitas, the Rebbe connects it that it's the idea of making the counting of comes in Metzias. Today's chitas have shiur chesed v'eiz ki v'aleid v'yishuv siyam tachzimoy. So we see it's an idea of counting that Torah gives the counting to Mitzis or Mitzis Chashuva, like the Rebbe says. So without that, the counting that's main garnished. So yeah, that's the Inni B'Ktara. And again, Yiratzin should have Mashiach now.
No, you say if Moshiach comes down, we'll continue counting Sefira. It's Mid-Raisa or Mid-Rabbanan?
Deraisa. Then it's in Deraisa. So that's what the Rebbe in the different Sikh says. It won't be, even though the mitzvah is a mitzvah, it's being the now the Rabban and then the Deraisa. The Ches Rebbe says how could they work together? But in Tavshin Onal, the Rebbe explains how being the mitzvah, the world exists. So you could continue, even though this is mitzvah Rabban and then it will be mitzvah Deraisa. They will connect. You could turn the video off. Thank you. It's also on video. Also today, Vavir is the first time they announced publicly from the Rebbe. Thanks all for this.